Hello guys, and welcome to episode 16 of my Endless Legend playthrough playing as the Forgotten, and today we are going to be continuing with our infiltration and our quests. So let's assign a hero to this army and see if that helps us search this ruin. I'm not entirely sure what they want from that ruin, because that one is that one. And that one is that one. Okay, so that is contributing Palladian, that one. So the one I need to get to is over here by Ursay. So let's get a unit from somewhere, from Kared, and wander up to that place there. Then I can change Gula Yawa so that she controls this army and have a look at what's in that ruin. So we should get the Shard of Icarel, that's the idea. We already upgraded her in the last episode, and another hostile infiltration action on Salamar, killing the population there. So we can't do anything else with that army, which means what I can do is use it to help explore. And I guess we'll just move on to the next turn. Four to 6 turns until the winter is over. I would kind of like to infiltrate before the winter finishes, because that way I avoid spending influence in order to do that. Unit leveled up. Construction complete. And Ifalo Tigrit is still unassigned, of course, because we don't have a settlement to put her in. It would be nice if somehow we got like a bonus to movement in the winter. I think the only way that we can do that is by getting a specific hero, like Bishop Julian has the ability, once we level him up, to move armies in winter without any penalty, because it really restricts our exploration and our ability to use our special ability, which is to infiltrate during winter for free. And currently we don't have any settlements in sight in which we can do that to, so unless we get into sight of the Wild Walkers before the winter's ends, then that kind of is completely pointless to us. So we failed that quest, which is no problem. Legendary Deed no longer attainable. Be the first to have a city with at least 800 fortification. That was the Volters who got that. And it looks like the Broken Lords want to have Cold War again. And so do the Volters. Okay. But I believe we need to close our borders with them. So let's go ahead and do just that. And we shall do so with the Broken Lords in the next turn. This hero has leveled up, so we will once again get one step ahead. And it looks like Zaima Adja has also leveled up. So I'm not entirely sure where we want to go with her now. Maybe the fast healer trait would be useful. That would be good. The spy skill. Yeah, so let's go towards fast healer and then the Lord of Trance. Okay. So we've got plenty of armies to move. Let's just click that button and they will move automatically. Let's see about this. Isildur will lose population. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Okay. And also Mahalen. Okay. Last thing we need to do is lose population in any of our settlements. It's bad enough with the infiltration actions from other settlements and other nations. So Vakal finished the assassin. Let's get the adamantium deposit. And now Orm is under siege. Let's go ahead and get this army to travel up there. At least this means that we will eventually be able to destroy that army that has been roaming so much. And the Wild Walkers want an alliance. It's tempting. But I kind of need to keep them out of my lands. And I'm not sure if by accepting an alliance that would allow them to walk around in my lands. Let's accept it for now. And that has allowed us to meet the roving clans. So we have now, discovered a lot of the land. By allying them, we discovered everything. And this is beautiful because we can now infiltrate their settlements. Even though we are now technically their ally. So this is a bit scummy, but let's go and do it anyway. So we have third builder Gula Yawa. Let's get Sable Blade to go into there. That's their capital. And we will also get another one to go into Indorand maybe, or I don't think it really matters. Let's go to Indorand with one. Ifalo Tigret. Okay. So this is a bit of a problem. They do have 90% security level. That's pretty crazy, but once we have them fully upgraded, that shouldn't be a problem, because if we go to their skill tree, once we get one step ahead, like maxed out at level 2, they cannot be captured when performing an infiltration action, which is perfect. Means this security level here thing doesn't really matter. I think the only security level thing that matters is if they do a roundup, then they're almost guaranteed to find my agents, which could be annoying. Either way, it needs to be done. We can't be shy about it. Ulayawa needs to be reassigned to this army. And that means these armies travelling across are completely pointless. So we can send them elsewhere. So who is dark blue? That's the Volters. No, that's the Broken Lord, sorry. The big lime green is the Wild Walkers, and they have a lot of settlements. Almost, I think maybe more than me. Then we have pink. Not entirely sure who they are. Ah, that's the cultists. Then the orange is roving clans. Purple is ardent mages. Yeah, so this isn't looking too bad for us, although not quite sure what's happened to the Volters. I'm not sure where they are. It looks like they've got some settlements down here, but they aren't very big. Let's put it that way. Okay. So instead of heading towards the Wild Walkers now, I guess what I'm going to have to do is head down to Lillian. possibly. Or maybe over to the Ardent Mages. I'm not sure. Let's actually put that army in Mahalen, and we will get these guys to travel down to the south here, towards Tililian. Alright, that will have to do. Salamar will lose population, let's sort that out. And it shouldn't be long before we can do some of our infiltration actions. We have a new common friend. That is lovely. See that you don't treat them the same way you treated us. Wow. I think the Volters are pretty annoyed that I spied upon them. Alright, let's do maybe a roundup in Adakin. Thing is, at the moment, a lot of our security levels are at 0%, which is really bad. No idea how we're supposed to fix that, other than maybe putting loads of heroes in our settlements. I need to actually look at what I'm building, because I think a lot of these settlements I haven't changed what they're building for a while, and I'm pretty sure there'll be some useful things I can get, like these extractors and so on, that would be very useful. So we can finish that dust refinery. If I do that, that will increase the dust quite a lot there. I might do the same at Hamara. Or a dust water extractor would be very good. We need to start building up our dust water. Looks like we can get this wine booster, so let's use that. That will increase my Empire approval a lot. And you can see just by doing that, our dust per turn increased by quite a lot as well. But anyway, let's get this army up to Orm ASAP. I need to actually retrofit them so they are useful. And winter has gone. Okay, that's good. So we are back to producing 1,600 dust per turn. Summer has to return to Origa. Looks like we have some hero leveled up. We're going to keep going towards the percent dust increase. Guliyawa is now level 8. Let's get the fast healer for her. And it looks like there was a closing of borders from the Ardent Mages. Fortunately, they cannot see this army, so they don't get kicked out. And it will allow me to complete the quest. Fantastic. Either way, I am going to leave now. And yeah, this alliance is a problem. Okay, I think I might have to break it. Because if they can walk through my lands freely, then that means they are going to be able to complete their quest, which is not what I want. So what do we want to do here? So we can downgrade to just peace, I believe. Yeah, I think we're going to downgrade to peace because this alliance isn't very beneficial to us anymore. Like, we kind of got what we needed anyway. So I insist on this change so that you can't walk through my borders, buddy. And we do want to close borders. So I'm going to use my influence to do that. That's going to cost me a lot, but I need to do it. Right, let's save this settlement. And I need to clear out the villages in this region so that that no longer happens. As for this army, we can finally search this ruin to get the Shard of Ikareal. So with the Shard of Ikareal equipped, we need to search the initial unspoiled ruins, which is down here, and prepare to fight. So what can I do with her? Can I actually equip it? We don't have enough Palladian yet. Might be worth equipping one of these. Let's get Shadow Brand and we'll get the Shard of Ikareal in the other hand. We can equip her with some tier 3 armor. And the other thing I need to do is give her some accessories. So the free counter might be nice, also the improved initiative. Not sure what Last Resort does. Okay, that doesn't matter. I think the improved damage ring would be very cool, so let's get that. Right, now we need to retrofit her. Oh, did I apply the changes already? I must have. Okay, that's fine. Let's retrofit that Justiceer. And actually, what I might do is just check if I can upgrade them even more. I probably can with titanium armor, but is it worth the change? I don't think it is. Maybe the rings would be good. Yeah, let's just retrofit the Justiciars with those rings to improve their damage, because currently they're pretty meager damage. So currently we are still only getting +1 Palladian per turn. And we need to improve that quite a lot, actually. Okay, so that's another quest sort of moved on, finally. And it looks like we contributed 3 out of 5 towards this. Do we have a level 4 infiltration yet? 2 turns, I think. Or 1 turn until Zaima Adja reaches level 4. And then we can do a level 4 decreased population. That is pretty nasty. At Adakin, we want to get the Red Sang, I believe, first, and then the Hyperium second, because the Red Sang gives us plus 100% XP on heroes, which is very useful for us, because it will allow us to get the highest possible level units, which will allow them to do infiltration actions without being bound. So far so good. Now it seems we are going to continue sharing vision, which is quite something, with the Wild Walkers, even though we don't have an alliance anymore. So two of our guys have reached level 4 infiltration, and a new quest added, a cursed bounty. Which 2 ruins contain vast riches? You must go to the indicated region to find out. Holy moly. Okay, I guess we're gonna do that. That's insane. I can get an assassin out of Vikal actually to help me out. Let's upgrade them. They are currently using dust and improved movement. I think we can get rid of this improved life and get improved damage. So let's retrofit that, and he will join my army. Actually, can I attack this army this turn? Yes, I can. Okay. So we're going to auto-resolve that. That will kill off those Arpuja. And that will allow me to consolidate these units, and then we can attack the roaming armies there. Okay. Maybe we can sneak past them. We'll see. Let's increase the skill of this agent so that they cannot be captured. And we need to kill off this army. So we're going to auto-resolve that. And now I need to destroy that settlement. So we will do that in the next turn. Going to get this army to travel upwards. And this army can head up towards this event that has occurred. Okay, let's end the turn now. And plenty of constructions complete. Pillage has been started by one of those roaming armies. Okay, let's get these assassins to travel over there as soon as possible, and we need to retrofit them. Those assassins will be doing a lot of damage now. And this Guardian's walking right through the middle of our lands, which means we might be able to complete that quest as well. So I'm not sure how much of a chance we have against these armies, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve that. So that's got rid of one army. Plenty more to go. But that reward for that quest is awesome. So now what we want to do is go into the infiltration actions. I think we need to decrease population Level 4, and Spy was unnoticed. Okay, so that has continued this quest. And we now have Tower of the Consecrate. At home, your influence grows, while abroad, your shadow looms large over the land. With the new methods you learn, it is only a matter of time before you and Zaima will have your vengeance. And we are on to part 5 of the quest. The summary is, the 3 who tortured Zaima still roam free. If they are to be found, new methods of inquiry must be learnt, new tools and technologies seized. Evolve your empire into a true power of the shadows. Okay, so let's read this one. Every night, Zaima wakes screaming. I am always first in her chambers, first to hold her, gently rock her and tell her that she's safe now, that they can't hurt her anymore. Last night, as I cradled her, she whispered her nightmares to me. Dark visions of sharpened blades, faceless monstrosities, her body twisted into painful geometries. The Draken inflicted pain, but he never scarred me, not like the Volta woman. Zaima tells me the woman was cruel, methodical, and never uttered a single word. Her methods seemed almost familiar. I ask her what cause this Volta woman might have had to wish to harm her. Zaima goes still as stone in my arms. I remember. During one of her earliest missions for the Warfarer's divinity, she tells me, her scouting party came across a small company of Voltas in forgotten territory. All escaped save for one young girl, who they imprisoned in a threadbare cell in a crumbling fort. Zaima was the guard. A malicious, forgotten interrogator tortured her for secrets she didn't possess. After every interrogation, the girl begged me to help her, but I was too cowardly to do anything, she says. One day we unlocked her cell and simply left. Darkness begets darkness, I whisper. One question remains. How did they find us on that night? I think the one who always watched, still and silent, can answer that riddle. I suspect he is a Forgotten. Her words stun me. One of our own? If this is true, we can only outwit this Forgotten by improving old methods while learning new deceits. Well, that was quite a read. New objective, build the Tower of Consecrate in 3 cities with at least 1 population from pacified villages. And that will reward us with high seminary, plus 30% research cost reduction for Era 3 technologies on Empire. Okie dokie. That is quite something. So we can build one of those in Vakal, I believe. Yes, we can. And we can build one at Orm, I'm thinking. And we can build one at Galarath. So I'm going to just speed all those up, actually. Just so that we can move on to the next part of the quest, because I think we're a little bit behind. We've already reached Era 3 technology, so the reward from this quest isn't that useful. Okay, I'm going to attack this village. And we're going to destroy these orcs. We got 120 dust for doing that. Let's make sure we kill off this roaming army here as well, just in case. And what I'm going to do is add that Herner's settlement there and finish it quickly. At Isilde, I'm going to get a borough street here. We're going to place it on this tile, I think. Yeah, that would be the best tile. And I think in one of these settlements I should build this dust transmuter. And I think Galarath would be the best one to choose, because it can only be built once in an empire. And this is the one where I have Bishop Julian, so I'm actually going to speed that up. And Galarath should produce an absolute ton of dust afterwards. Okay, let's bring this army upwards. And at Aramon, we'll get the dust water extractor building. And once we can activate that dust water booster, like that will basically give us another 1,000 dust per turn. That will be insane. But here we go, construction is completed. 3 towers of the Consecrate. And that has rewarded us with high seminary. And now we need to master additional data methods, obtain a total of 30 technologies from era 1 to 3, which is, we're currently on 28. So we can do that pretty easily. Bishop Julian has leveled up. Let's get the plus 15% dust on cities. And if we go to the tiles now, just look at this. Plus 15, 15, 15, 15. All of these tiles around Galarath are now producing like so much extra. It's insane. Okay. That is mental. So we need to basically boost this settlement as soon as possible, really, because every time we do, we get loads more dust. So I'm actually going to build it there so we get a level 2 district, and I'm going to speed that up. We'll use up my dust for this turn, but that's fine. I think we just did that. Okay, so that's fine. Infiltration level 2 for those 2 guys. Hero leveled up. Another hero leveled up. Seniority bonus, please. Thank you very much. And this one also leveled up. Again, more seniority would be nice. I think I just did her. Yes, I did. Okay. So now we are under siege again in this province. Looks like the eyeless ones this time. But unfortunately, guys, that has been my time. So I am going to have to leave this episode here. And it seems we have a lot to do, which is awesome. We need to, again, continue with our quests. I need to get that main quest continuing as soon as possible so that we can get any benefits it gives us to Era 4 technology. And yeah, things are looking good, to be honest. I think the Wild Walkers will still be very much ahead of us in score, but I think that's due to their quest being very far ahead of us, but they can't complete it and as long as they have close borders with us, which they currently do. But that's all for now, guys, so hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.